Hello and welcome to LMU Community TV News. I'm Ashley Collingsworth. I hope you're having a great week. Now let's turn to the stories that we have for you today. Following a record-setting weekend of rain that fell across East Tennessee, the Tennessee Valley Authority made the decision to open the spillway gates last Tuesday afternoon at Norris Dam. Crowds continue to gather to watch the rare occurrence, as it is the first time TVA has spilled the dam since April of 2013. Large crowds continue to watch the spill, and both the lower level and upper level overlooks are now open for spectators. Just one day before, the Fort Loudon Dam was spilled, but TVA wanted to wait until Tuesday to do the same at Norris so the water levels could drop downstream. Above Norris Dam, those levels were about 6 feet above Summer Pool when officials made the decision to spill. A spokesperson with TVA said about 30,000 gallons a second were rushing from the dam when all three gates opened, and they have now been increased to the flow of 70,000 gallons a second. TVA plans to keep the spill gates open to bring the levels just a little under Summer Pool to keep a buffer in the case of more rain this week. Now, following those heavy rains, Norris Lake rose 6.5 feet above its average summer pool, and now marinas along the lake are struggling to keep up with those levels. Typically a beautiful Sunday afternoon, marinas would usually be packed with boaters from across several counties, but now several of those marinas are underwater. Boaters are unable to get to their boats, and now dock owners are working at all hours to keep their docks tied and cables in place. Several owners say that the water came up so fast that many of them had to stay at the docks to adjust to the rising waters. Debris is also a concern for many marinas, and they don't want boaters to run into any concerns. TVA and TWRA are urging boaters to be cautious, take it slow, wear your life jackets, and be on the lookout for debris. With TVA spilling Norris Dam, the water levels are coming down to normal summer pool levels, but it could take some time. Well, this year marks the 47th annual Fishing Derby and fundraising campaign hosted by the RoHo organization that has been in operation since 1965. Held at the Beach Island Resort and Marina Bubba Brew Sports Pub and Grill in Union County, the tournament will take place on May 6th from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on May 7th from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tickets are $5 each, or $130 for 30 tickets. Each contestant is eligible to win door prizes as well as cash prizes. The money raised from the ticket sales will go toward an early December Christmas shopping spree for at least 370 children at the Middlesboro Walmart. The RoHo Fishing Derby and fundraising campaign is a time-honored tradition for this community, as well as a wonderful chance to give back and help those in need. You can purchase tickets from the Beach Island Marina, Rigsby Bait and Tackle, East End Pond, Shylock's Pond, and Larry Carter right here at LMU, Hillcrest Lanes, Jim Brown Supply, and many others. Now, tickets are also available from any RoHo member. You can also get more information on sponsors participating, schools, and businesses. You can contact RoHo Charitable Trust Incorporated at 606-248-3047 or visit their website at www.rohofishing.org. We'll keep it right here because we've got more news coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Did you know parking over tall, dry grass can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Got a quarter?
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid.
A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close.
I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us.
But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words.
These are not my words.
These are not my words.
They call me Maxie, but I prefer tripod. I was your above-average four-legged homie, and then wham, bam, minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
Welcome back. The Kentucky Community and Technical College System President Jay Box announced just last Friday the appointment of Dr. Vic Adams as President and CEO of Southeast Kentucky Community and Technical College. Adams is from Middlesboro and is an experienced leader who is currently Chief Workforce Solutions Officer and Vice President at Southeast. He is also the former Middlesboro Campus Director. Adams recently served as Interim President and CEO of Gateway Community and Technical College. He has been affiliated with Southeast in various leadership and teaching positions since 1997. He earned a doctorate in community college leadership from Mississippi State University, an educational master's degree in administration from Lincoln Memorial University, and a bachelor's degree in arts and sciences from the University of Kentucky. He will take over as president at Southeast on June 1st. Well, this past Sunday was the 7th annual Doggy Dash and Kids Health Fair. Registration for the Doggy Dash began at 9 o'clock and the Kids Health Fair started at 10 o'clock. The event was held in the east parking lot of LMU's DCOM right here on the main campus. The Doggy Dash benefits the Claiborne Animal Shelter and is sponsored by the Student Osteopathic Medical Association and the Pediatric Medicine Club. The event features a 5K run and fun walk, a cutest and most talented dog contest, face painting, family health screening, kids' activities, and games. Individuals were also welcome to bring their dogs with them, but runners and walkers were not required to bring a pet in order to participate. The Claiborne Animal Shelter is a 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to building and operating an animal shelter here in Claiborne County. The shelter has been built entirely from donations, fundraisers, and volunteers like the ones at LMU DCOM. Well, Monday night marked the last night of the spring 2017 Aqua Zumba classes for the semester. Coming up next week, they will be closed in the events for lifeguard certification classes. On Monday, May 25th, they will start offering Aqua Zumba on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 o'clock in the evenings. The LMU Aquatic Center is very excited to be holding Aqua Zumba classes and hopes that the whole community will take advantage of this great summer opportunity. Well, keep it right here on LMU Community TV. We've got more news right after this break.
This time of year, what do you give? When it's your extra concert, game, or special event tickets to VetTix, you're giving our nation's service members and veterans an amazing experience they'll cherish forever. Plus, you're helping America's heroes de-stress, decompress, and strengthen family bonds. Your gift will do more and mean more than you can imagine. This holiday season, don't just give. Give the experience. Give the memory. VetTix. Give something to those who gave. For more information on how you can make a difference right now, go to vettix.org.
Daisy is 6 years old, and she is my very best friend. I couldn't live alone without her. I spend a lot of time in my backyard. I feed the birds and the bees. I love my flowers. The color in my garden keeps the pink in my cheeks. I was very independent and thought I could take care of myself. I fell and I had to have Meals on Wheels. I love them. They're my savior. And I look forward to volunteers because they've all become my friends. My name is Lola Silvestri. America, let's do lunch.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
Welcome back. A man charged with first-degree murder of an East Tennessee officer pleaded guilty Monday. Brian K. Stallings was charged with first-degree murder, attempted murder, aggravated assault, and unlawful carrying or possession of a weapon. He will receive life in prison without the possibility of parole and serve 2 consecutive 25-year sentences. Police officer Kenneth Motes died after reporting to a domestic call on August 25th. The Blount County Sheriff's Office said that they believe Stallings was setting up law enforcement for an ambush. Investigators found a letter in his house in which he blamed a family member and also the Blount County Sheriff's Office for his continuing problems. Well, one person was served a citation recently, which then led to the arrest of another man by an officer with the Middlesboro Police Department. A Middlesboro officer served a citation on a woman at a residence on Highland Drive for falsely reporting an incident. The citation states that upon arrival at the home, the officer observed 39-year-old Susan Kilgore at the window of a 2013 Ford Focus in her driveway. Kilgore was then served a citation for an incident involving a court case about her boyfriend in which she allegedly gave different testimony than she gave police. The car Kilgore was standing next to was occupied by operator 38-year-old Timothy Cole. The citation goes on to state that when the officer approached the vehicle, he observed Cole allegedly attempting to conceal drug paraphernalia from his passenger seat into the center console. A warrant check was then ran on Cole that revealed he had an outstanding parole violation warrant. Cole was arrested and lodged in the Bell County Detention Center and charged with the parole violation and several other drug violations that stemmed from the search of his vehicle. A Bell County deputy made 2 arrests last Tuesday after he said he was almost hit head-on. According to a news release from the Bell County Sheriff's Department, a deputy was traveling southbound when he stated he was almost hit head-on by a Dodge Neon traveling northbound in the southbound lane of the highway. The officer then turned on the Neon, which had gone down a hill to a motel. Upon approaching the vehicle occupied by 2 females and 2 males, the officer contacted another deputy for assistance. 22-year-old James Ramsey was asked to step out of the vehicle and asked if he had a driver's license, but he only had an identification card. When asked if he had anything illegal on him, he responded yes and handed the officer a small bag containing a crystal-like substance that is believed to be methamphetamine. Ramsey was then placed under arrest and secured in the deputy's cruiser. 38-year-old Brandy Couch was asked to step out of the vehicle and asked if she had anything illegal on her, and she responded no. During a search, a wrapper then fell out of the bottom of her shoe that contained a substance believed to be meth. Both Couch and Ramsey were arrested and lodged in the Bell County Detention Center. The other 2 passengers in the car were free to leave. Well, be sure you stay right here on LMU Community TV as Adam Haley brings you the latest information in the world of sports from right here on campus to around the region, so don't go anywhere.
So we were walking to school.
I started thinking about lunch. Mom packed me turkey and cheese.
She's
I really
smart.
want cheese pizza.
Sometimes her mind wanders.
We should have a sleepover.
I remember saying, Laura?
I think I heard Mom say something.
The sign says don't walk.
Sometimes it's so overwhelming.
I really hope she doesn't have
I really
another
hope I
bad
don't
day
have
at
another
school
bad day at
today.
school today.
When you can see learning and attention issues from their side, you can be on their side. Go to understood.org, a free online resource with support and tools to help your child thrive.
Here we go. We're gonna go out there in the rain. Gonna get wet. All right, here we go. Okay, quick. Oh yeah, yes. So much fun. Mwah. Yeah, Dad. We're getting so wet.
I like to eat apples and bananas. I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
1 in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome back. The LMU athletics calendar is winding down, but not before a few teams take another shot at some championship hardware. The LMU men's golf team was selected on Saturday to participate in the 2017 South-Southeast Regional held in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. The Rail Splitters were ranked 3rd out of 10 teams that made up the Southeast region, following only Lander and Newberry. The top 10 teams in the nation in the latest GCAA coaches poll, that being West Florida, Berry, Lynn, Florida Southern, Nova Southeastern, Lee, Florida Tech, North Alabama, Lander, and Newberry, will all be in the South-Southeast regionals against LMU. This will be the second straight NCAA tournament's appearance for Lincoln Memorial and their 4th overall. The tournament will begin on May 8th and run through May 10th, with the top 3 teams to advance to the NCAA Finals in Kissimmee, Florida, near the end of May. Now, while we're on the subject of LMU golf, it was announced last Friday that sophomore Sam Broadhurst had been selected as a semifinalist for the 2017 Division II Jack Nicklaus National Player of the Year Award. He is one of 30 finalists for the award, and the finalists will be announced on May 18th. Broadhurst is a 2-time All-SAC first team and is currently 17th in the country with a 71.85 stroke average. Broadhurst finished in the top 10 8 times this season with 2 top 5 finishes. This is the second consecutive time Broadhurst has been named a semifinalist for this award. The LMU baseball team has been busy this past weekend competing in the 2017 Pilot Flying J SAC tournament at Smokies Park in Kodak. Entering as the 2 seed, they played 5th seeded Tusculum College last Friday, and using a 5-run 6th, they held off the Pioneers 11-7. Timmy Wages had the lone home run for LMU, while he and Eric Kalman combined for 6 RBIs. Brandon Jean picked up the win on the mound, going 7 innings while allowing 8 hits, 3 runs, and striking out 4. The win moved to LMU to Saturday to face 3rd-seeded Newberry. Logan Augustine got the game started off right, hitting a 3 RBI home run to start the rout as LMU would plate 13 runs in a 13-0 shutout win. Augustine ended the game with 6 RBIs as pitcher Ethan Elliott pitched the complete game 9 innings, allowing only 2 hits while striking out 10. That win kept LMU in the winner's bracket and set them up for a showdown with top-seeded Catawba on Sunday. A close pitcher's duel took a turn in the 7th inning when LMU scored 4 runs and 3 more in the 8th inning on a 3-run home run by Mason Ewers, and the Rail Splitters found themselves in the championship game with a 10-6 victory. Dominic Morabito got the win, going 7 innings, allowing 10 hits while giving up 4 runs and striking out 5. Chase Randolph picked up the save. With the win, LMU moved into the championship game scheduled for Monday afternoon around 1 p.m. against 7th-seeded Carson Newman after the Eagles eliminated Catawba later Sunday afternoon. Carson Newman will have to defeat LMU twice to win the championship in the finals of this double elimination tournament. The Rail Splitters swept the Eagles this season in their 3 games set in Harrogate back at the beginning of April. To find out the results of the SAC championship, you can log on to LMURailsplitters.com. Now, while the South Atlantic Conference occupies Smoky Stadium, the Smokies are on the road down in Mississippi taking on the Braves. The series did not start out well for the Smokies as they lost the first 2 games of the series 4-2 and then 8-7, but they bounced back in Game 3 to win 6-3 before Sunday's game was rained out. They'll pick up a doubleheader on Monday before they return home for a 5-game set with the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp that will start on Wednesday. To keep up to date with the Smokies, you can log on to SmokiesBaseball.com. Now that's all for sports this week, but stay tuned. More LMU Community TV news after this.
What do we know about learning? It takes place beyond the pages of a book. We learn by exploring, by trying new things, by connecting, by sharing. We learn by taking chances and dreaming big. At Lincoln Memorial University, learning is beyond the books. It's everywhere.
Guess what? I have some news for you. There's free food right there, junk food. Do you see that truck? Oh, jeez. It's a 2 Michelin star chef. All for free, ladies and gentlemen. All for free.
Here we have a panzanella with summer vegetables and pesto. Enjoy. How we doing?
Fantastic. So what do you got going on underneath that plate there?
This food is really about to be thrown away.
Yeah. Bro?
Is there something wrong with this food? Where did you get it from?
From farmers markets. They put aside the ugly vegetables and the ugly fruits.
Carrot top, soft avocados. It was all food that was going to be discarded.
Even the drink you had is made from like a little bruised peach. Did it taste a little bruised?
Great. It was good.
The average person throws away 24 pounds of food a month.
That's a lot.
Isn't that a lot? Go visit savethefood.com for more information. Thank you. Junk food time!
I love taking care of my mom. It wasn't easy at first. She learned how to better communicate her needs.
And you learned how to not ignore yours.
I discovered how to make healthier meals.
And I discovered how much I enjoyed them.
Becoming a caregiver is a learning experience for everyone. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
And that is going to do it for this week's LMU Community TV News. Thank you for joining us today. We will see you again on Thursday. For everyone here at LMU Community TV, I'm Ashley Collingsworth. Have a great week.